The Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference is one of the most historic college organizations in the United States. Founded in 1909, the RMAC has a membership of 14 colleges and universities, making it one of the largest conferences in the country. The RMAC is also one of the most successful. During the past decade, more than 30 RMAC teams have won national championships. The Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference, continuing the tradition of excellence.
Welcome back. Ben Smith joins us. And Ben, what's going on in the world of sports?
Well, it's been quite busy as of late for the Roadrunners, as it seems that almost every team played last week for Metro. We're in the thick of the tennis season right now, and both men's and women's team are putting on quite a show. The Metro State Roadrunners played Kearney, Nebraska on Thursday at the Gates Tennis Center. Number one in women's singles, Metro player Alicia Holm lost to her opponent, Kearney's Victoria Gunawan 6-3, 6-3 on Thursday. However, in number three singles, Nikki Amos, who had her work cut out for her, was able to defeat Kearney's Nicola Messberger. It was 4-4 going into the final match, with the women's team hoping for just one more victory. The tiebreaker goes to Kearney, as the doubles team of Kamas and Shaw suffer a heartbreaking loss to the Lopers with a score of 8-3. Metro State walked away with an overall record of 7-8 with 2-2 in RMAC. The Roadrunners currently rank third in the Central Region. In men's tennis, excitement grows as Mark Miner pumps up his team for the upcoming match against the tough Lopers. In team doubles, the number one combo of Lucio Cangio and Adrian Delvaux play Kearney's Raymond and Nadella. The first set was a close match with a final score of 9-8. However, the second set goes to Kearney with a final score of 7-3. And in singles, number two Ross Galena takes on Nebraska's number two Yeswant Nadella at what proves to be several close matches. After making an admirable effort, Galena loses to Nadella, causing the Roadrunners to fall to number 4 in the Central Region rankings. Moving on to the Roadrunners track and field, Metro has a series of firsts at the CU Invitational in Boulder, with several broken records for both the men and women's teams. Senior Brandon Johnson becomes the first Roadrunner to get a provisional qualifying mark this season in the 15,000 event. Derek Friorni has several personal bests in both the 400 and the 200. The Metro State Junior even placed second out of 38 in the 200. And finally, distance runner Craig Kleiner broke the school record in the 3K meter event previously held by Zach Mares. In women's track and field, several Roadrunners had big days, including junior Carissa Sinda, placing 10th out of 38 competitors in the 800. Sinda, putting on quite a performance, sets the best time of the season for Metro State, besting the previous time by a whopping 7 seconds. A second athlete who had a good day was that of Kristen Yarkowski, who got first place in the 15K. It all came down to the ending, with Kristen just barely beating the competitor from CSU Pueblo. All in all, quite a day for the Metro State track team. Metro baseball has been hot as of late, and that includes pitcher Bradshaw Perry, who has had 3 complete games this season, actually make that 4, as Metro started a 4-game series against New Mexico Highlands. Perry threw his 3rd consecutive complete game in a defensive battle against the Cowboys. He only allowed 1 hit in 7 innings. The Runners had a better offense that day, as both David Kaplan and David Fow had RBI singles. And they would have had more, but they stranded 3 runners in the last 3 innings. The men took the other 3 games in the series, winning 18-8, 11-8, and 7-1, improving to 20-8 overall and 16-7 in the RMAC. The softball team has been playing just as well as the baseball team as of late. They faced off against Adams State and Western New Mexico in 2 two-game series, winning the first game against the Grizzlies 10-9, and then they tried for the series sweep but failed miserably. The Runners allowed 17 runs in the worst loss in school history. The one bright spot in the game for Metro was the first inning, where they scored both of their runs. The Runners went through 3 pitchers, Aubrey Mall performing the best, getting 3 strikeouts in 2 innings of work. Before the lopsided loss to the Grizzlies, the Runners swept Western New Mexico 7-4 in 11 innings and 2-1 in the second game. The women have an overall record of 24-11 and 19-8 in the RMAC.
That really sucks for the women's team to lose by that much, by 17 runs. Wow. And but congratulations to the track team on all those records.
It's really cool that they broke all those records.
It's really great.
Quite an exciting week for the track team.
Definitely.